I don't know. Am I? Oh, I went live and I didn't know. Whoopsie. Don't even know if anybody's even on here. It was kind of a last minute kind of thing. We're going through a snowstorm right now. Snowstorm. It's not really a snowstorm at all. They say we're supposed to get 16 inches of snow by tomorrow, but we'll see. It seems like it's just kind of like raining, but it has to be frozen rain. So it seems like it is what it is. So yeah, there's nobody here with me, so I'm just gonna talk to myself for a while. So I had this question come along. A lot of people that chat with me about knives online and stuff like that always call certain knives tactical, and other knives tactical, and then this knife tactical. But a knife is not something you classify as tactical. It's a tool. Yes, it's sharp and pointy. Yes, it can be used to do things that could be considered tactical. What's up, Reds EDC? Thank you for joining me. So just kind of the question is, what makes a knife tactical? Like I've been saying before folks started joining me here, there's always a question of what makes a knife tactical, because again, a knife is a tool, it's a sharp object, and it's just something that when you see one, people associate to, fear, horror, of course, the big knife from Halloween and stuff like that. Yeah, this is live. AG, what's up? Did you think it was just a video? Yeah. Thank you again for watching a lot of my videos, sir. You were always commenting on most of my videos and stuff like that. I appreciate it very much. So yeah, this is a live. Welcome. I am here to answer any questions if anything pops up for you. Go for it. But yes, so tactical knives. I was gonna have Mads Faxon join me, but I think he's still doing his live. And then I was gonna have some others join me, but it's not a big deal. Like I said, this was really last minute. Let's see here. So where I was going with this. So tactical classification of knives. When you see something like this, you're immediately going to think tactical, which is, of course, true. This is the M2114 SFG, or the M2114 Special Forces. I don't know what the G stands for, actually. Why is the G there? I don't know. So this, of course, is classified as a military or tactical knife. You know how Benchmade has the black class knives compared to their blue class. But let's see here. A bug out is considered a blue class knife. However, this one looks nothing blue class. This looks like a black class knife. So, like I was saying, what's up, Matt Harvey? How you doing? Hello, sir. Again, I said what's up. Going back, my wife always yells at me for saying what's up. She's like, switch it up. Say, hello, good evening, howdy, how's it going? Oh, by the way, another funny story. Every time I wear this blue Carhartt shirt, my wife says, you look like a Best Buy salesman. What's the laptop specials today? And I get so pissed off because I'm like, I love this blue shirt, but she always makes fun of me and says I work at Best Buy. Hey, Peter. How you doing, sir? Yeah, so going back to this. So bug outs are considered blue class knives by Benchmade. But this one right here has the Glow Rhino G10 handles with the tritium inserts. Sorry, it's backwards, so I got to point at it. And of course, this is the black DLC coated with black everything. When you see this, you think tactical, but it's not. So like I was saying earlier, before everybody started joining me, I should have waited. I know it was a last minute thing. When I talk to some of the folks online, everybody's like, oh, that's a tactical knife. Or that's a tactical knife. Like, I had a gentleman tell me an SC is a tactical knife. Yes, it's painted black. Yes, it looks military-esque, but I consider this a bushcraft knife. This is an outdoor knife. It's black coated because it's, 1095 steel, so it needs that help for corrosion resistance and all that kind of stuff. But I don't feel like that's a tactical knife. A tactical fixed blade. Hold on, let me get this out. Surprisingly, I don't have that many tactical fixed blades. K-bars. This is a very old school, not even made anymore. Fin. Look at that thing. That's tactical. That's a military style knife. Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct, Peter. That's why I wanted to talk about this subject. You know, everybody calls everything tactical nowadays. It's because of that high speed, low drag coolness fad that came about in 2009, 2008. All of a sudden, everybody wanted to be a desert warrior, which makes no sense to me. You shouldn't pretend to be something you're not, but at the same time, it's capitalism. It sells. It really does. It makes you look cool. It makes you think of the good old days of G.I. Joe and all the cool, little gadgets that they had and little knives and stuff that the toys came with. So, like a Spyderco PM2, tactical, exactly. Hey, Blame Dexter, how you doing? Tactical, you're absolutely correct. A Spyderco PM2 or a pair 3, not very tactical. You see them, black G10 satin blade, but then when you go camo and DLC coded, all of a sudden it is tactical. All of a sudden these are military knives. But again, they're tools. Nothing crazy like that. And again, like an SE, not an SE, I'm sorry, a Rat 1 outdoor knife. But I happened to buy the black one, but now that looks super tactical when it really isn't. So what I wanted to bring up the question is, what is actually tactical? Tactical, in my mind, there's not a set definition. As you guys know, the channel is called Tactical Everyday Dad. And how I look at tactical is being prepared for multiple situations. Tactical is having that mindset, ideology, equipment, preparedness for any situation that's coming forward. It's almost like being like overly prepared. Like I wouldn't even say like a survivalist or something like that. Like it's just being ready for something that you're not necessarily gonna face that same day. Like doing martial arts, you probably will never ever use it in today's society because everybody's such a snowflake. Sorry, it's true. But you one day might have to, defend yourself, and knowing martial arts is just like having pepper spray or a self-defense tool. Again, I said tool, so a knife is still a tool, but can be used for multiple situations. I think it looks good. Thanks. Thank you, AG. Definitely. So yeah, let's see here. One of the knives that kind of make me laugh, and I actually spoke to Ben Peterson about this because somebody commented. So the banter that he came out with a year or two ago, it is the most EDC friendly knife. One of the most, I wouldn't say the most, one of the most EDC friendly knives out there. And the second he put black on it, on the blade, people were like, "Oh, why you go on the high speed, low drag tactical route?" It's really not. He just blacked the blade out because black on black always looks pretty cool, no matter what. When you're dressed up in a suit, black on black, John Wick looks awesome. Black on black trucks, black on black cars, you name it. It's just the combination of that is just clean. It's very clean. It's something to say it's tactical. This is tactical. That's tactical. See, black. But little EDC knife, huge OTF. That's a tactical knife. So just want to bring that up. It's so weird. So I did my first live and I was by myself. It was okay. And then I started doing lives with other folks. It's weird to be talking to you guys, but at the same time by myself. What's up, Stacey? How's it going? I'm having my actual knives because everything's sent out. JB has some of them. All right. So another one is a Hogue Deca. I think that in my opinion, that is tactical. I don't care what anybody says. I know it's supposed to be kind of like the bug out killer, but just the name Hogue you always associate with firearms, Hogue handles, Hogue accessories and stuff like that. So when I see Hogue, it's like, that's definitely geared towards, the tactical peeps. Oh, no worries, Peter. That's why I even say, like, if you can do it, cool. If not, Byron, what's up? Houston, we got a problem. If we black equal, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Everything is. Here's another example. Crkt M16, the classic version. It's just your typical big knife, nice, sexy gray aluminum. Nice, whatchamacallit, gray stone washing. But then all of a sudden, Pam, tactical because it's black. Oh my goodness. It's tactical. It's just a nice black knife. But that's the M21. I'm showing you guys a lot of CRKTs because these are the ones that I always find funny, because this was actually issued to the military right here. The ones with the handle guard, just so we can use it for knife fights, stuff like that. And it has kind of the actual built-in auto lock here, which is cool. Kind of makes it like almost like a fixed blade. So yeah, like you said, second you change it and make it black, now it's tactical. It's literally the same knife, different blade style. But people see this as, your everyday pocket knife, and all of a sudden, it's scary. Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Terry? How's it going? I said what's up again. Joe, thank you for joining us. Good evening. There you go. Change up a little bit. Like, I don't know. You guys that are joining me right now, would you consider a small Sabenza, or this is the one that kind of, or the Umenzon, as tactical knives at all? What do you guys think? You guys think those are considered tactical, or those are more kind of just your everyday pocket knives? I don't know. I would say this is kind of tactical because it looks, badass. But no, it's really not. It's just kind of your satin finish. So if we're going to get into the definition of what really is tactical, let me actually get some knives out that are actually tactical. Let me see. Gotta go over the closet. Let's see here. That's tactical for sure. Where's the other one at? Can't find it. But let's just use this one as an example. What would a pink silicon Bravo be? Black Boker Mermaid. Right, that's what I'm saying. So if you black out the mermaid, it's no longer that rainbowy awesomeness. Now it looks tactical, right? Same thing with the Bokers. What's it called? I'm sorry, the Krishnakov Autos. You got the donut, Tiffany blue, sprinkles, and pink. But then you got your blacked out or OD green or coyote versions with the black handle. Tactical? Consider it a girly knife, but it's the same knife. It's like you have a Ferrari, it's red, and then all of a sudden it's covered in mud, and you can't see the emblems, and you can't see the silhouette, and you can't see anything, and all of a sudden it's a shit car. Oops, I curse. But so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a paint job. Yes, AG. That's what broke out the whole tactical movement. The military wants a knife. I don't have an operator series from ProTech, but that's a perfect example. An all black knife, especially specialists and stuff like that, special forces, Navy SEALs, berets, or not berets, Green Berets. I'm sorry. Rangers and stuff like that. A black blade won't catch a glare. Black handle, the same thing. It's just you don't want to be noticeable. But then that started going to everything. Every knife out there started to be black. So I like the lanyard hole. Yeah. So what I consider a tactical knife is something that you can use in more than one situation. This is going to cut things and stab things and break a glass. So that's why I call this tactical. You have more than one use. You can break glass with it. You can cut things, stab things. Cool. This is the QSP Deva. So you got a flipper, large blade, but glass breaker, bottle opener, seatbelt cutter. You really have 4 uses in one knife. That's tactical. You're ready for more than one thing. You know, that's kind of the concept I have behind that. That's what is considered tactical to me. You know, of course, this is still cool. This is still tactical. You know, where'd that one go? There we go. It's hidden in here. You know, tritium insert handles on, and then even the thumb stud has tritium. Right there, you can see kind of glowing. Multi-purpose. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Stacy. Multi-purpose indeed. Like this, you know, this is where is it? If you were to make this one, the Altus, black, now you got a tactical knife, just like the Malibu. Malibu's, you know, your standard Malibu is your G10 and the satin blade, but then you switch the Operator series, now it's black with tritium. That's what I'm saying. I just want to kind of, that's the reason behind this lab. I just want to point out, you know, yes, it's tactical, but there's a difference between classifying something as tactical and actually having something be tactical. I got you. Leatherman Scissors. Yep, definitely. That's why I carry this thing. You know, this has scissors on it. If somebody doesn't come out with this, I'm gonna come out with myself. Is a knife with built-in scissors. Like you whip like the banter out, and then all of a sudden you have scissors come out. You just whipped out scissors. You didn't whip out a knife. That's a cool thing. Or like an OTF scissors where it fires out a set of scissors. That would be freaking awesome. And you know what? It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Like, let me show you another example. That's what I'm saying. It's all Crkt M16. Classic. Gray. All of a sudden, bam! Now it's tactical. Tactical. What's up, David Iverson? Who else is in here that I didn't say hi to yet? Ches likes sharp objects. How you doing? Me with knives. Hello. David. Hello. Just want to make sure I got everybody before I continue on my tactical knife rant. And don't worry, there's a giveaway at the end, so don't worry. So like this thing, is this tactical? Exo set, blacked out hand blade with double serrations. I would think this is, because now you're going into the realm where this would easily cut a seatbelt. You can still use this at little cutting tools, because right here, you know, this has this little protrusion where you can technically use that as a glass breaker. Then all of a sudden, it's also a wallet. That's tactical. Sorry, I keep thinking the camera's up there. It's actually down here. That's definitely cool. So yeah, semi-tactical. Yeah, it doesn't scream like the military uses that. But see, then you have items like this. This is from SOG. This is the Aegis, the new one with the Tonto blade. Assisted, but it fires like an automatic. Check this out. Oh, it's locked, isn't it? Yep. Look at that. Let me show you one more time. One more time. Matter of fact, I sent you a link. Where are you at? All right. You want to talk tactical knives? Going back. See, so that is just considered an outdoors knife. And then you kind of give the Tonto, it's semi-tactical now. But yeah, see, that's considered an outdoor knife. But kind of your average person is gonna be like, oh, that's tactical. You know, it looks sharp and stabby, and it looks really, you know, it shoots out like an automatic knife. Bam! And that is pretty. This is pretty snappy. Mass Spectrum, I was just kidding with you. Take your time, sir. I know you're on your live, so it's not a big rush. Yeah, tactical stuff is really cool. I do love it. You know, everything is black on black or black with dark stone wash. You know, the one I carry every single day. It's even called the tactical colorway from Microtech. So when they have a knife that is black with a semi or full black blade, they call it the tactical edition. Let me show you. Let me show you like this combat Troodon. tactical standard. They actually call it tactical. So, but it's not really tactical, is it? Well, it is to me. It's massive, glass breaker, and a knife. While you have this one where it's a knife. You know, every person's the same, but if you're a civilian and military is tactical, civilian's not. So it's kind of the same concept. But it's really kind of was bugging me, so I wanted to bring this subject up. Like, you know, would you see this guy is very classy, standard knife. This is actually a tuna fire. I don't know if you guys heard of that one. A gentleman introduced this to me. I forgot his name, and I do apologize if you're in here. But what else was the original tactical? Oh, absolutely, Stacy. No, you're correct. You're absolutely correct. Because like the reason that I personally carry it, I was gonna steal my infant and show this, but it's okay. I think he's out there still. Watch, my wife is gonna like bring him to the door now. If I'm carrying my child and I have to cut something really quickly, like there's something that needs to be cut, like a package or something, I can hold him here with my arm and then hold the bag or something and just go right back in my pocket, easy as that. Same thing for emergency situations, first responders, police officers. It's a very useful tool because it's one hand. Say, an assailant or something has you pinned to the ground and that's there and you're trying to push them out, stuff like that. Michael, right. That's what I'm saying. If is in the court of law, if you stab somebody with an open now, are they gonna be like use a tactical tool? They probably will. I'm not even gonna get into the firearm side because I don't want YouTube to like flag me for anything. But yes, like in certain situations, everything's gonna be classified as a certain object or a certain noun or pronoun or whatever you want to call something. Calling something. Yeah, Stacy, OTFs. If I could actually take all these back, and I only have to choose one style of knife to own, it would be an OTF. Hands down, I would always pick these over any other knives out there. I don't care about like laws aside, price aside, the style of opening, the reliability of them, it's pretty good. It's mechanical. It's the most mechanical knife out there is OTFs. I would still choose this over those. Most people use kitchen knives for violence. You're absolutely correct because most of the stabbings are probably within self-defense realms or domestic violence. So you are right. Most people use kitchen knives for violence because it's easy accessible, and it's right there. Not everybody's gonna have a pocket knife. All of us crazy peeps in here do have pocket knives on us all the time, but that's a part of our everyday mentality. But if you look out there, there's more than just us. So there's billions of people out there. Not everybody's gonna carry a knife on them. So in situations where they do need a knife, it's going to be the first one they see. And then if you're in your home, it's going to be kitchen knives. Absolutely. You're correct. So, yeah. But hey, it's still fun to carve and tactical. I call my Grizzly a tactical knife. It really isn't tactical. It's a little tiny 3.2-inch blade with a 3.5-inch handle. It's a small little. I don't have it here because all of them are sent out. I sent out all my personal ones to fellow YouTubers, and I think I sent one back to the OEM just so they have one. Like this is a prototype of the Kerr mode. It's just a smaller version. That's to me, I call it a pocket kitchen knife. But if you black that out, then all of a sudden it's like tactical. Yeah. See, like Stacey, you were right. That's why everybody keeps agreeing with you. Kitchen knives. Kitchen knives are dangerous though. Like kitchen knives are what? Your average chef knife is about 7 inches. You have 8-inch chef knives, 9-inch chef knives. Like England, most murders are kitchen knives. I did not know that's kind of scary. What's up, JN? Guys, reviews. What's up? I keep saying what's up. So is Matt gonna join me? I know Matt's at 1 sec, but I think he disappeared. Because him and I had a conversation ready to go on this, but it's all good. Like I said, I know he had his live, and I was gonna bring him on. Oh, updates on my knives. If any of you did purchase one, they are all going into production now. Anybody that pre-ordered, and they will probably be done. Changing diapers. I know how you feel. Don't worry. Luckily, my wife's been pretty cool. She's always gets the baby's diapers for some reason. I feel like she feels bad that she makes me do a lot of stuff like cook and stuff like that, but it's okay. What was I talking about? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there. My brain has been all over the place. So I also work for Dan Designs. I handle all the U.S. stateside stuff. And I do all the fulfillment. We are expecting 41 boxes of knives, 50 pounds each. So it's a lot of knives coming in. And my mind's been kind of focused on that. We also got a whole bunch of other gear in. I'm not going to say what they are yet because there's not yet a designated drop time. And I wanted Adrian to handle that part, but I just handle all the other stuff. So he can do that. Yeah, Joe, a dull knife will hurt you pretty bad. So let me throw that up on there. Dull tools will hurt you compared to a nice sharp one. You know, if you're trying to cut a watermelon with a chef knife that's not sharp, you're gonna hit the exterior and it's gonna slide, and then you're gonna end up cutting yourself. A sharp knife goes straight through the item you are cutting. That's why we always keep our chef's knife pretty sharp. No, I take that back. My Santoku needs a sharpening. Santaku. So have you guys seen these so far? So this one's going to be up. I just finished filming the review for this one. Again, in my tactical brain, I like to go with the blacked out, but not even that reason. I like knives that are like this more than this. See, I can't even do these. I don't hate. I dislike these. I'm not going to say the name, even though they're very popular and expensive. They just need to be broken in, and this one is fairly new. It's not broken in yet. Personal carry, I would not really carry this in public. You whip that out to cut something, you're going to get a little bit of glare from either the fluorescent lights or the sun, and somebody's going to really know what that is. You whip this out, you're not going to have a reflection or glare come off of this, and you can do your task and put it away, and nobody's going to know. Unless, well, I take it back. These days, everybody's very, very concerned about whatever is going on with somebody else, which is weird because I feel like that's how it's always been, no matter from the caveman era all the way to the future George Jetsons. Everybody always cares about what everybody else does. It's just now we have more means of doing that with Facebook and social media and stuff like that. So I'm trying to see this side combo. Psycho women mad. Oh, you guys are still talking about kitchen knives? That's funny. For sure. Ooh, yeah. So like little itty bitty mini bug out, but it's in the tactical high speed, low drag, blacked out. But you know, like when you compare it to an actual, let me get this one out. I can't believe I forgot to take this one out. This one's an actual USA military standard issue for the MPs. Well, it might have changed actually. I think that changed recently. It was back in 2010. So this is a Gerber Auto 06. Oh, see, Gerber. I had to replace mine. This is newer, and their QC has been horrible. Don't blame the blade. Do not blame how big this blade is, because there's assisted knives that are way bigger than this that fire out like bad out of hell. But this was a standard issue for 2010 for Army MPs, and this is military, tactical. Where'd that knife go? I have so much stuff on my desk right now. It's crazy. So when you black it out, all of a sudden it's tactical, but that's not tactical. I'm sorry. Again, I keep forgetting the camera's there. It's a little tiny, sub 3-inch blade. You can use that for your fifth pocket, or my wife actually is carrying that one. But bam, now that's a tactical military knife. Again, glass breaker, large blade, automatic. Again, very slow automatic because the springs in here suck now. I just feel like this is a rant video. I was trying to make a fun video, but this is a rant video. AG, that was your first auto as well? That's cool. My first auto, was this one. Back in 2010. Yeah, this is my first auto. My first assisted was actually a cheapy Smith & Wesson. It was like the old school Tonto that had kind of like the alien looking kind of handle to it. If this had a freaking Protect spring, oh my God, that would be sick. That would be awesome. Like, look how slow this thing is. Let's do a race. Where is a manual knife, a similar blade size? We can. Okay, let's not hit blades here. Look at that. Same speed. All right, somebody clock this for me. Ready? Let's check it out. Let me see if I can get. Oh, I think I hit the other one. Do that again. All right, I gotta practice muscle memory with the left hand real quick. All right, there we go. I think that's pretty close. Sorry, left hand. I can't get it to go real quick. 1, 2, 3. There we go. To me, I keep missing the camera. Again, I keep thinking it's up here, down here. It's the same speed. And if this thing had a Protect spring, woo-wee. Yep. See? I'd buy again with a Protect spring. I wonder if we can find like aftermarket springs for this thing. That would be freaking badass. I guarantee you the ones that they actually issue though won't have this issue. issue. I guarantee the ones they issued to the military back in the day had springs that fired out. Like, see, that was really slow. But then these production ones that they, sent to Smoky Mountain Knife Works or whatever is probably going to be, your whatever springs. Yeah, Terry, that's what I'm saying. This, like, look at this. This assisted CRKT is faster. This assisted SOG is faster. Look at that. Like, before my thumb actually cleared the body, the blade was out. Then OTF is faster. But yeah, mine was a Lightning OTF. Those are actually really good for the money. Lightning OTFs, that was a gift actually given to me before. That was my first OTF, actually. So the Gerber 06 Auto was my first switchblade, or AKA out the side auto. My first OTF was a Lightning that somebody gifted me because they knew I liked knives, but I wasn't a knife freak, like a knife nut that knows everything about steels, different brands and stuff like that. Back then, I was CRKT, Gerber, ZT, and I've heard of Spartaco because of the Tenacious and stuff like that, but I never got into the Para 3s and PM2s. Somebody gave me the Lightning, and then my first high-end knife was a Benchmade Mini Barrage with the assisted, so that thing fires out faster than the 06 Auto, which is hilarious because it's assisted. But my first high-end OTF was actually a Benchmade Phaeton, which I love that thing. I don't know what happened to it. I think I lost that thing. They do? Okay, hold on. Sorry, that just caught my attention. I gotta contact him and see if they can send me a spring or if I can send my knife to them to upgrade this freaking molasses-filled excuse for an automatic. Oh, I bet, Stacy, because they're very inexpensive. The action is decent. It's actually a very good bang for your buck OTF. Absolutely. Like the only thing close to the price value, I think, is this guy. Is the Krishnakov Poker Otf. It's $119. I've used this for construction. I've used this, cutting cardboard. I've used this doing everything, actually. And I carried this thing for probably 6 months straight when I worked as a contractor. And yeah, I don't think I've ever sharpened this thing. Cut test. Let's do a real quick cut test. Never sharpened this thing. Let me just show you real quick. Never sharpened this thing. It has permanent marker marks. It's scuffed up. It's been dropped and stuff. What's up, Andrew? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Might need to sharpen this. Nope, I take that back. And I've cut insulation, drywall. I even scored some wood and stuff with this. It's only D2. This is Boker, actually made for them, Crkt out of Texas. And people give Crkt crap because, yes, some of their knives look like a lot of other AKA made in USA knives, like Raven's Crest, and I think there's a thing called like Templar. They all have the same chassis. I feel like they buy all these parts from the same factory and then they assemble it in the United States and call it made in USA. Which I don't care. You can do whatever you want and stamp whatever you want, and I still use and buy them. This thing is freaking tank. This is strong enough to use as an everyday user. This is actually carried by first responders, military, and Leos. But are you going to drop the coin on that and use it for construction? Some people do, but I won't. That's why I have this one to actually beat the crap out of, and I beat the crap out of this thing. And it's D2 as well. D2 is great steel. I love D2. It's not corrosion resistant, but this houses in my pocket. Back when I was working stuff outdoors, 100 degrees, humidity, no rust whatsoever. Not that I've seen any, nothing. Yeah, but then again, Boker has some made by Hogue. I think it's just called the Poker Otf. Hogue makes it. The action on that thing is horrible, but again, it's an aluminum anodized frame. This one's aluminum too, but it's not anodized, so it's smooth for the actuator. The Poker Otf, it's an anodized black or tan handle, and when I had one, it was like you felt like you were playing with sandpaper every time you did that. Like you heard it like every time it would go. So I immediately I'm like, I'm just gonna send this back to you guys because you're gonna think I broke this. And the lady actually was like, yeah, we've kind of had the same. People bring up the same issues when they return that one. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep this one. Sorry, guys. It was horrible. But Hogue makes great OTFs. The Compound, the Exploit, and then they do all the ones for the HK line, the Incursion and stuff like that, the Mini Incursion. Those are amazing. Those are pretty cool because when you actually go to push the knife, as you see here, these ones you just kind of push and it goes. If you know anything about firearms, when you pull the trigger and it breaks that wall, the Hogue ones do the same thing. So when you get here, it stops, and then you have to break that wall, which is cool because that's kind of like a built-in extra safety. I only have like probably 50 knives on my desk right now, and I didn't bring on Guardian Tactical, which is fine. Those ones are very buttery smooth, so like I like them, but I actually stopped carrying them because when you go to push it, it's too easy. And when I demonstrated before, when I go like this, like literally the same strength. Oh, hey Matt, sorry, I just saw you down there.
Hello.
All right, have you been waiting long? I think I've just been warming
Yeah.
up.
I was there for like 10 minutes.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was listening. You're having fun.
How was diaper change duty?
It was messy. And then
Was it explosive this time, or was it just kind of your normal?
Kind of. It was like a little bomb.
A little bomb.
I had to change his clothes.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, we had one of those a couple days ago, but my son's been pretty good about not doing that. My wife has a couple friends that told us. I feel like if you guys can comment on this too. I feel like girls have more explosive diaper changes than boys do from the small amounts of children that we have to pull from around here. The data that is.
Well, I only have 2 boys, and my oldest one, he used to have what we would call shotgun poops.
Oh,
and like
to explain,
we would be like, he'd be sleeping and we would be in bed, and all of a sudden we'd hear like, and we're like, what the heck was that? Someone's breaking in. And then no, he would be awake and he would just like blast his diaper off his body. It was so loud. It sounded like a shotgun blast, so I don't know how he did it without tearing something.
Sorry, it's hilarious you telling the story, and then I'm actually laughing too. But then I hear my wife just cracking up because she's watching us on the big screen, and that just made me laugh even more. But Byron, yeah, I saw this guy too. This one, see that one yet? Magna Cut out the side that ProTech came out with. It has a tuxedo look and like a little pearlized button and stuff like that. Have you seen that one yet?
Have you seen the $14,000 ProTechs?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think they're trying to be like a Marfion custom now or something.
Man.
Yeah. So like when they did a lot of walkthroughs with Dave, like the Blade HQ and a couple like I think I forgot the guy. He's not just knives, but he went through ProTech, and yeah, Dave was showing him some like the freaking really just stupid expensive ones that I never knew that ProTech did, but it's almost like as expensive or not more expensive than like the Marfion customs, which is crazy. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, but people have the money. Like Medford made that $100,000 knife, and someone bought it.
Well, absolutely. I was in the cigar industry before this. So I actually work with Rocky Patel Cigars. He's based out of, I think he moved to Estero, Florida now. But yeah, there were cigars we would sell at events for like $1,000. And then we also have cigars that are $5. And people would gravitate towards the $1,000 ones because it's like the whole like flexing, like I can buy $1,000 cigar and smoke it in front of you. And then you have your $4 or $5 cigar and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, people spend money on stupid things for stupid reasons, but that is how the world works and whatever.
It's true. So, people like to show off.
Oh, absolutely. You can have this OTF for $540 or this one for $120.
Yeah. I would choose the Boker. I like the Bokers. I think I have one in here.
I told you, this is actually my go-to work OTF if I want to beat the crap out of an OTF. Oh, and I have a story about this. You know how you guys know that I love OTFs and being able to use this one-handed? I was on top of like a 10-foot thing, and I had to cut something because I was like hanging like a monkey. I was like, oh, hey, look, one-handed. Was that a Recon 040 you shot open there?
Me?
Yeah.
No, these are cheap ones. But they're just as good. These are the ones where like the steel is just labeled as steel. But you know what?
Is that Cobra Tech? Is that Cobra Tech, or is that just like a generic brand?
They both say, this one says Heretic, but it's not like Heretic knives. And this one says Edgelord. But you know, there's like 50 companies that have this because they copy
the same
Microtech.
Yes.
But this was $40 and this was $60. But this one costs more because it's tactical.
Back to what we're talking about. So I don't know if you caught the beginning of this. So I was telling everybody, we talk online to a lot of people about knives and stuff like that. And then somebody today was talking to me about fixed blades, and he literally called every knife out there tactical.
Really?
And I was just like, no.
Every knife?
No, like no, we were not. I take the back. Like I wouldn't say every knife, but we were just talking about certain knives, and he was talking about brands. Okay, so this one,
Oh, the
Tactical
SC.
or not tactical?
Not for me, no. That's a camp
Right.
knife.
Exactly. That's the exact point. You know, it has the OD green handle. It's blacked out blade. Oh, tactical. No, this is your awesome, cannot beat it outdoor knife, #1 rated. Popularity, you know, is out the door for this for backpacking, camp situations, and hard use. And that's what it is. It's a bushcraft knife. It's not a tactical knife. So cool.
I
See, I
want
love
to
the
hear more
young
about the King Tut's meteorite dagger. Is that a tactical knife?
I don't know. Is it blacked out?
Yeah.
Does it have black on it anywhere? Like, yeah. Is it? So King Tut's meteorite dagger, like, would that look like a gladius? Like, would it be like a, you know?
Ooh, yeah. Well,
the
Egyptians had a lot of curved swords too, and some were like really curved. So maybe it's like that too. But also they had the little ones.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Morgan, let us know.
Right, please.
Let's see. I pulled out a couple tactical knives. I got my Hogues. This one's the Able Lock.
Oh, voice cracked that a little bit. Got the Deca, of course.
See, this looks kind of tactical.
I feel like they geared that towards tactical because there's a whole. I mean, I'm sorry, a SOG. I can't talk to a SIG, SIG variant. So,
and then I have the auto, but I don't remember if it's okay. Yeah, but see, I mean, which one looks less tactical?
The clip point, of course, or the drop point.
Drop point, yeah. But this one, some would consider more because it's an auto.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
like
people are weird how exactly. And then AG black equals tactical. That's true.
That's very true. See, like I was showing earlier, a bug out. You see the blue handle satin blade. It was marketed as a backpacking knife. Exactly. But now look.
Ooh, scary. Is that the Glow Rhino?
Yes, Glow Rhino G10 handles. But now it looks scary, and it's classified as, oh, this is military. Ooh,
you're gonna slice so many people.
So many people have been pissed at this video because I'm calling everybody out.
You know, that is a good point though. Like, how did black become tactical? Is it because of like K-bar knives have a brown handle, but the blade can be black? The Navy SEALs usually had black knives. Is that where it started?
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Yes, it's the military was like, okay, it's when you whip out a knife, like, hold on, like that, you know, it's going to reflect light, just like that. Oh my goodness, you can see that from a mile away. But then, you know, you whip this thing out, it's not going to reflect anything. So yes, black, I would consider it for military use. Use is the word. It's not tactical. Like I was telling everybody before, tactical to me is like, where'd that thing go? There's so many knives. Here we go. This guy, because there's the glass breaker. This is the QSP Deva flipper knife, big blade.
Ooh, I like that one.
That myself. Yeah, this one just came out actually.
Does it have two blades?
No, so I'll show you. So it only has one, but then there's tools inside.
Oh.
You got a seatbelt cutter. Very, in my mind, that's really tactical because you never know when you need that. Bottle opener. And then you have the glass breaker on the back.
See, that's a cool one right there.
This is like a go-go gadget knife. You know, this is tactical in my mind. Like, this is a rat one, blacked out. So that's tactical. No, that's not tactical. That's just your everyday knife that has a cool paint job on the front of it. So. Yeah. So what knives in your collection do you consider to be tactical?
Well, like the Hogue I just showed you, but my Able Lock version, this one. You know, a lot of people see this and they're like, "Oh, he's gonna stab someone." You know, it's like for some reason Tontos equate to
stabby.
Exactly, and tactical. And then what else did I had stuff, but then I just got an XO, and people are kind of, you know, iffy about this one, like gravity,
that looks,
you know, but also Tonto.
Yeah.
But I noticed a lot of people who don't know knives are like, they immediately think this is dangerous, not a knife. This is a weapon. Whereas like this one, or which way? They need to paint it red. This is like just a knife, because this is more kitchen knifey, and this is more military.
Right. And the reason you say military is because it has the whole. It's more of a weapon than a tool when it's a tanto. You know, like you have this kind of generic stonewash and the gray handle for this, but then you whip out. Where the hell did it go? There it is. And then you whip out that one. So now it's a drop point recurve compared to a tanto, but the tanto is more of a subdued everyday knife looking, but still that's stabby compared to just your kitchen style Skinner kind of knife.
Exactly.
Hunting. So yeah, that's the point I want to bring up, because there's people out there that, just like in the firearm world, and I don't want to bring that up because then YouTube's going to flag us for political ideology, but when you start calling something that's not something else, and you start to mix that all up, and then it just starts to kind of grow. And I just watched a movie. It was Dave Bautista, My Spy, on Amazon, where he's a CIA agent, and has to watch his kid, and the kid finds out that he's an agent and like blackmails him to do stuff. It's kind of a really like family movie. There's a fight scene at the end with him and then the big bad guy. He just pulls out a fixed blade, your everyday fixed blade. Of course, they gave the bad guy an OTF.
Yeah.
So the big bad guy, whips out his combat Troodon and starts the fight with Dave Bautista with his K-bar.
See, that's true, because K-bar is like military, the good guys. But in movies, you're right. Like the bad guy usually gets an OTF or like a bally song. You see them twirl it before they.
Yeah, always, absolutely. What was that movie back in the day? Like the '80s that kind of made Bella songs like the whole criminal bad guy craze. I forgot. I was born in the '90s, but
the most recent movie I remember a bad guy using it was a James Bond movie. And I think it was Casino Royale. One of the guys was twirling it, trying to intimidate him.
You're right. But I think it was like, in.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just thinking out loud.
I forgot what I was going to say. But AG said we can throw in the mix one-handed deployment and retraction with minimal effort as tactical, plus being all black. That's
true. That's why I'm the type of everyday dad, and I carry my OTFs all the time. Oh, BT Dubs. White Mountain Knives just got shipment in. They have all 3 or 4 colors if you want to go grab one. AG.
Get them quick.
Yeah, they're still up. I just saw like probably an hour ago. They still have some.
I recommend the tactical Tonto.
They also have the tactical dagger and then the tactical drop point.
Yeah, is their dagger double-edged or just single?
It's like a bayonet almost.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is double, but it has that little protrusion where it allows you to sit your finger on.
See, I was gonna say that, Ninja. John Wick had the Microtech, but he was using it in a tactical situation. But John Wick is a good guy. Oh, Streets of Fire.
So was it the Combat Troodon? I thought it was the Ultratech in the first movie.
It was the Ultratech. He had the little one. And then Microtech even made a case for it, where you got 2 knives, a pencil, and a coin. Did
they come out with like 3 versions for all 3 movies for that box? Because I know there was like a cipher in one of them, and then one had a Combat Troodon.
I don't know. I only knew about the first one.
Yeah, the first one I think was just a Ultratech with a UXT 70, and then the 3 coins. The second one had the second one had the pencil in it. Okay, I think that was a. Yeah, I think the second one was a Combat Troodon actually, and I think it was like a UTX 80. I don't remember. Somebody's gonna look it up for us and do it. But then they had one with a cipher because he actually had one of the those. I'm not saying that right, am I? No, I think this is called a cipher. CYPER.
Yeah, cipher.
Yeah,
that means in John Wick 4 they might have a case. So I'm gonna try to get one.
It's like what, $1,300, I think. Which, if you think about it, isn't bad because you get 3 OTFs.
Yeah, and I love John Wick.
Same, I love John Wick.
But My Bad, here's a good comment there.
What was that?
My Bad Adventures has a good comment there. Highlight that one. Because it's true. Some people associate tactical with like, oh, the other one. Why does a knife have to be tactical? Why can't it have all functions besides cool factor?
Oh, I can't find that. Where is it?
Towards the bottom.
Oh, there we go. There you go.
See, like this one, I forgot what it's called. The Crit Civivi.
Yes. See, that's a
This one,
tactical
you
knife
know,
in my mind.
has a knife, and yeah, it's got all this tactical stuff on it.
Right.
But this doesn't look scary. This looks like a Swiss
Not at
Army
all.
knife.
Right. A Swiss
But I
Army
would
knife is a
consider
tactical knife. It literally was made for the Swiss.
Exactly, the Swiss Army.
Right, that's
the
what they call it, a
tactical
Swiss Army knife.
I don't know.
Right.
It's how people perceive things, and it's usually because of like movies. Like that's how the OTFs got like all bad guy. But hopefully John Wick starts turning around because now a good guy's using it. And then
Right,
the ballad
right.
song. Someone said Big Trouble in Little China. I forgot about that. They were using that in that movie too.
Oh, those songs? Absolutely. And he had a big fixed blade. It was like a Bowie knife.
Yeah. Eli, let the dog out.
Somebody just posted. It's actually a Gerber. The actual knife itself that he uses is a Gerber something. I don't remember what it was though. But it was cool that somebody actually found out which exact knife that he used in the movie.
See, I have a big knife coming pretty soon. The Tops Max Punisher.
Ooh.
And that thing's
Max
like look it up. It's cool looking. But that's
so
like,
I didn't know this. It looks like a James Bond knife for sure. Max
really
Punisher. Max Punisher.
It's M4X Punisher.
Oh yeah, that looks like the Kermode XL that I'm gonna make pretty soon. Not Kermode XL. I'm sorry, Kodiak XL.
Oh, AG, yes. Now I don't know if you know my channel, but the CEO is actually like one of my top 2 favorite knives. But it's actually being replaced because I had the Symmetry for a while. Well, I mean, I literally have it right now. And I liked this one. This one has no lock. But then they came out with the Sace. Oops, forget that part. And now this is like both of these knives put together.
Did you see the mini CO that they came out with?
Yes. I don't know if I want to get it because these are good size for me. They're perfect.
Right. Yeah, and it's good for me too.
I don't know if I want a mini one. But I mean, it's cool for people who like it. But this is already perfect. This is my steak knife. When I go out to eat, the CEO comes with me every time.
But see, so think about it this way. So if you had that knife at a restaurant, it looks like a steak knife, right? What if it was painted black?
Oh, they do have a black one now. I should try it. See if people look.
Like,
that
yeah,
guy's
just
cutting his knife with a
just
military.
kind of a social experiment, just to see, if somebody actually freaks out because it's a black knife compared to a satin finished steak knife. So,
see, I should do an experiment. I should like go out to eat and film secretly, like I eat a steak with this. And then next time, eat a steak with like this guy. Let everyone hear like
the click.
See what happens. And put it away and be like, that was a good meal. Let me clean my knife real quick.
Hey, I want to throw your link up. Do you have a custom URL yet for your YouTube channel?
Me? It's just Satisfaction. I was able to snag it.
Nice. All right, guys. So if you haven't, check out Satisfaction's channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to his channel. And if you haven't already, like the video, watch a video, maybe watch like 5 videos. And give him a little bit of support over there, please. Just to kind of make all of us happy to see everybody growing in their channels and kind of getting more exposure and whatnot. So, for sure.
Anthony, what did you not like about your CEO? And which one did you get? Also, hey, Casey.
So I had is the keyword, the blacked out CEO exclusive from Blade HQ.
Okay, so you did have it.
I did, yep. So the reason I got rid of it was because, sorry, I'm trying to not drop these 1,000 knives on my lap here. It was too small for me. you know, it to me it was like a letter opener, which I did like
Yeah.
at one point when I worked in an office and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Like this little itty bitty. I keep pulling a lot of M16s out. This is my favorite knife, actually. This little itty bitty thing. That's what it reminded me of when I first saw the CEOs. The CEO is a little bit skinnier than that. And to me, if I was just going to carry one knife in the office, that was too small for me. It wasn't, you know, in my mind, my definition of tactical, which is a multi-use knife. So funny enough, I started carrying this one instead, the Banter.
Okay.
It's still a small profile knife. It's not scary, even though it's black. You know, when you whip that out, it's just, you know, 2.9 inches blade. You're just going to cut something open really quickly, and people are going to be like, oh my God, he just whipped that out. You know, something
I know.
crazy huge like that.
Hang on, guys. I got to open a letter real quick.
Right? Can you imagine, like, your boss's secretary comes around the corner and sees you whip that out to open a box, and then you're like literally called in 5 minutes later into the office, like, what are you doing?
I work at a school. They'd be like, you know, you're fired, right? I mean, that's a cool knife, but you got to go.
I actually told the story on another video, but I'll tell it again. So I used to work in car sales, and you know, sometimes there's downtime. Sometimes you just can't get a minute. And I had OTFs on me, and I would, you know, just be walking around or sitting at my desk, and all of a sudden, like, clicking away, and I got in trouble for it. So.
It's true.
It's a fidget toy.
People are fidgeting with this one, and this one's loud.
Wow, I've actually never hit one. That's actually pretty loud. Like,
it's titanium with steel, just
grinding.
And
yeah.
You could not fidget with this at work.
No. You'll be finding yourself a new job in like 5 seconds flat.
Yeah, I know. They'd be like, that's a cool knife, but you're fired.
Right? Oh, man. So,
deployment, then shaky lockup. Plus, it feels like holding a pencil. That part I understand. You might, Andrew, you might like the size then. Okay. This one's quickly becoming my CEO replacement. It's a little bit wider, a little bit, and it's like a combination of the CEO and the Symmetry.
Can I make your screen bigger just so you can see? Let's see. There you go. There you go. Show me again.
So this one is like a combination of these two. I guess I should show you all the blades. There we go. The CEO Symmetry, which has no lock. This is a fun fidget one. And then the size. This is the new one. And I fail it every time, but it's got a little bit thicker blade, a little bit fatter, a little bit more hand filling.
Maybe I should try that because, like you just said, it's a thicker blade. I never actually gave those a try.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it right here. It's a little bit bigger size. And they're all Richard Rogers. And it's more hand filling. And then KC likes the Rhea, which that's a good one. Where is my Rhea? I mean, you wanted to talk about tactical knives, and here we are talking about gentlemen's knives.
But see, gentleman knives can be perceived as tactical. So
that's
the
true.
Crazy part.
It depends on if you have like a crazy lady in your office.
Oh, I think we just lost Satisfaction. Okay, it's all right. If he comes back on, not a big deal. So yeah, like what he there he is. Pull him back on here. You left me.
I touched my cable. This cable is. I tried to return this camera, and I haven't taken it to the store yet. But like, if I even look at the cable funny, it shuts off. I hate it.
Which camera is it?
This is a Logitech webcam.
That's what I'm using.
But like the cable, I look at it and it like disconnects. I don't know. I hate it. I think I got a bad one.
Casey, the Mach 51 is definitely tactical because it's modeled after a plane. I'm kidding.
That's true. I mean, the P-51 Mustang is about as tactical as you can get.
That is the most badass airplane in my opinion. That thing was feared on the battlefield. So
that one was, and the Spitfire, and then came the Germans with their brand new jet engine jets. But the Zero, I think, took the trophy as the most badass plane in World War II.
Well, those things were like Oh yeah, and those can take a beating because they use paper.
Yeah.
They use paper
Man.
instead of metal to like encase the plane with. So
AG. And then the thing about the Zero is you also had the pilots in them, which were absolutely fearless. And like they weren't going back home, and they knew it. Like, oh, I'm out of bullets, so I am the bullet. You know?
Right. If I run out of bullets, I'm taking out this battleship with me. I do apologize if anybody has family that had to deal with that situation, but it's for real. Like they did not care. They're like, you know what?
No.
You're gonna take me down. I'm taking all you down with me.
Yeah, so. And it was also mental warfare because the Americans and the British, they knew like you're fighting this guy, and then he's gonna do what it takes. So it was like a big mental thing back then. I'm a big World War II guy, so like I did a lot of research on this. It's scary.
Do you have that Boker that is made of a Sherman tank? This Damascus?
No, they have a couple now. Boker made one out of a few planes. And then a few weapons, like Springfield, I think, and then the K-98. And then they have the Sherman one. And then there's an airplane, too.
Yeah, Casey was talking about it when we had it live. It's the P-51.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because Casey was like, that was not a on purpose.
Yes. Yep. It's coincidence just how the stars aligned. Well, before it gets too late, let's do a little quick giveaway. How about that? You want to help me out on that one?
Oh, look what Ethan typed real quick. I mean, that is exactly it right there.
Tactical knives is a sharp object that is all blacked out with a Tonto combo edge.
Oh, this one's not a combo, but yeah, people get afraid of the serrated part. I don't think I have any.
Is he talking about compound grinds like this guy? Or is he talking about the one with the serrations on it?
This is kind of like here's the serrated, and then here's a little bit of straight edge. But usually it's reversed. You have a little bit of serration.
Yeah, that is true. Normally is that a Swiss Army?
Yeah. Gary gave this to me, the Last Ranger. But it's tactical because it's black. And it's got like, it's made for dark. And it's got all these dangerous tools.
Cool. All right, I like that too. They have actually a blacked out version of that.
Of this one?
It came out a while ago. I think they took it off. They discontinued it, but they had a blacked out version that I actually had. I don't know where it is actually. But yeah, so here I'm gonna give you. You're gonna pick the number. Just put it in our private chat.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So the private chat is right there on your right hand side.
I see it.
Cool. So the rules again, like everybody always, without going over, closest to the number. Continental to the United States only. Sorry, Canadians and everybody else. Do apologize, but this is how it is right now because shipping overseas is interesting, and we won't get into that any further.
Me and JB are trying to figure something out, though.
Are you?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out something for our international friends because they shouldn't be left.
I feel like we're leaving them out. Like literally, I'm right here in Detroit. I can throw the box over the bridge and they'll have it.
Well, we're thinking like maybe in the future, like a gift card to a place or something. We're trying to think of something.
That's a great idea. Like like maybe like a $25 like Amazon thing or something like that. Or
because think about it, you're like Canadian. You're like, yeah, giveaway, no Canadians. Oh.
Damn it! Damn it! Like literally, I can slingshot a box over the freaking river over here, and then they got it. But
maybe you should put down some coordinates. First one to get it.
Dude, just fly a drone in international waters and then fly it back. Just drop deliver one. Oh, what's up, Jake?
All right, so do you have a range?
Yep. So I'll pop up the range, and then I'll show you exactly what it is too. The range is going to be between 300 and 500.
300 and 500. Okay.
So the knife you can win tonight is a buck knife. This one is the Light Hunter. Comes in your nice,
All right. I put in a number.
Cool. Comes in the nice big nylon case. It's just your Light Hunter lockback.
The slingshot black. Tactical slingshot.
Tactical slingshot. We need to coin that now. So you got the Buck Hunter Light. You got 3 8-ball EDC Hanks. These have just a different color on the inside. You get your camo with the red. I call it Captain Shield with the blue. And then you have your American Eagle shaped flag here with this one has the blue backing as well. So you get those three, this knife here, and then you'll get one of my sticker packs that have the 5 stickers and an entry into the waffle that'll be drawn on February 21st. Again, the prizes for those is a Runt 5, Wesson Allman, Wesson Titanium Carabiner, and a whole bunch of other stuff. There's more information on the website if you guys want to check that out. It's $10 for the sticker pack, and it's all the way until February 21st. You have a chance to win like $1,000 worth of gear, pretty much. So head over and grab one of those if you don't already have one. And then again, you get an entry into that waffle, 3 hanks, buck knife, and the stickers. And then you guys can start whenever you're ready, and we'll give you guys a few minutes, and we'll continue talking about, again, the range is 300 to 500, and we'll keep talking about our tactical knives over here while you guys kind of pick a number out.
So someone asked why serrations are getting a bad rap. What do you think?
Say that one more time.
Serrations are getting a bad rap these days. Why do you think?
I don't know, because I was all about serrations back in the day. So again, another Crkt M21 VEF serrations. These things are sharp as shark teeth, and I think that's just because a lot of people carry their knives nowadays. Oh, I take it back. Don't carry the knives nowadays and use it kind of as a safe queen.
Yep.
And when you have serrations, like, can you imagine if this Unamazon was serrated? Like, people will be like, "What is that? That's ugly. Ugh. Ah. Ooh."
Yeah.
No, but see, that is awesome. Oh, we got our first bot. I'm surprised there's no bots before that.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I like serrations because it's good at cutting like nylon and rope. Like you cut seatbelts all day long. Serrations is good for that.
Absolutely. And the one knife I actually reviewed, because I try to keep it all straight edges because everybody buys straight edges, nobody buys serrations, was the Benchmade Claymore, which is an actual military knife.
Mm-hmm.
It's an automatic, with a safety, dual, serrations and a straight edge on it. And that's a straight military kind of knife. Did I just block the wrong person? I hope I didn't block the wrong person.
Let me check.
I tried to take a bot out, and I might have blocked somebody on accident. No, that was a bot.
Okay, Brian. Yeah, Brian Green.
Yeah, that was a bot. Hey, the kids. How old are your children?
Mine? You talking about mine?
Yeah, how old are they?
Oh, one is 8. He just turned 8, and then the other one is 1.5.
Awesome. That's really cool.
You're like, get the bear away from him. I hate that bear. That bear is going to be the end of me.
It's embarrassing. Hey, Andrew, do you know if I can take back the block? I think it was a bot, because I don't see the bot anymore in there. And I only took one person out, so that must have been the correct thing.
I think it was a bot, because I don't see the bot chat anymore.
Yeah, same. I don't see the bot anymore.
But see, the 1.5, though, is who I want to buy one of your bears for.
This little dude?
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah, he would love it. Actually, my oldest would love it, too. I need to get 2 from you. Remind me next paycheck. I'm going to order 2. Because I love those. I love, because my oldest has an impressive stuffy collection now. Yeah, Stacy Bear it is made by Satan.
Yes, I did. It's on the front. So that's,
yeah,
tying back to the basis of being a Claymore and landmine or personnel mine. Yep. It's right in the front there, right at kind of like right on top of the pivot is where they have it embroidered in Morse code. Yep.
Yeah, serrations are out because they cannot easily be sharpened. That's true. But some companies, like Cold Steel, has a very specific serration, and now there's a little like $6 tool that fits those serrations perfectly.
Well, the Worksharp automated grinders have an attachment for serrations.
Oh,
so
there's
no. It's not hard to do. No, the only serration on the market is the VEF serration that you and I have. Yes. Yeah. Try sharpening that. You're not going to. I've shoved this through like metal like cans and stuff, and there's only a few nicks, but still, like I would never be able to sharpen it myself. I would have to send this in to have them sharpen it again.
Yeah, but those are a special kind. They're like not the usual serrations. Those are like looking cool serrations.
It's like the Highlander sword is what she's talking about.
Oh, is this tactical? One of my favorite knives here.
Oh, most definitely that's tactical.
Yeah, it even has a pin to lock it up.
All right, guys. If you haven't gotten your sorry, but we're going to stop and then take a look and see who our winner is. Again, the range was 300 to 500. And my special guest, Mr. Max Satisfaction here, his guess was 435. Again,
435.
435. So give us a moment to kind of look through here and see who got the closest without going over.
Closest without going over. And AG was so close. It looks like Gons.
Yep, that's what I got too.
Let me triple double.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check here. Where did I put start at? That's where I put start. So
my boy Gons might have won it though.
That's what I'm thinking too.
It looks like Gons to me. You guys can compare too. Yeah, AG, you're just over. Just over. Had me teased.
Yep, that's winner, chicken dinner right there. Please email me at info@tacticaleverydaydad.com. I'm going to put the link here for you too, and we will get you those prizes as soon as possible. I'm supposed to get a foot of snow tonight, and the whole town is supposed to be shut down tomorrow, so maybe not tomorrow, but I will get this as soon as the roads and everything open back up for us.
I think people understand.
Yeah.
It's free stuff anyway. They don't get a right to complain anyway.
Oh, but I'm the kind of person if I get something, if I want something, I want it ASAP, and I'm the same way. I'll send out the next day priority for you. So don't worry. All right. So yes, please send me an email at your convenience, please. Oh, my wife is screaming at the kid. What's he doing now? Psychos.
So that's cool. Cool that Guns won. He's a good guy, Guns.
Yeah, you're absolutely welcome. Again, you got the Buck Light Hunter, 3 of the Hanks, my sticker pack, and then a free entry into the Grand Waffle that's going to happen on February 21st. Again, guys, go to my website, tacticaleverydaydad.com if you want to get in on that waffle. If not, it's fine. Not a big deal. No pressure whatsoever. If you want to join, join. If not, oh well. Oh, Andrew, you're going to get 12 to 24. You got the brunt of the storm. I think I got like the edge. Ooh. See, I'm from Florida. I used to love riding out like Category 4 or 5 hurricanes. It was fun. Not fun for the ill-prepared, but fun for me because our house was a fortress. So when I was growing up, my parents purchased a home that was built after Hurricane Andrew kind of wiped out the Keys and the islands and stuff like that. So all the homes had to be rated to withstand Category 4 or higher hurricanes. So which means like 105, 110 mile per hour winds the house has to be able to withstand. So our home could withstand that. So they come with shutters that you just bolt to the window. And then you just ride the storm in your house. It's a fortress. There's no way. Like my house was zombie ready to go. Like I could fight up a zombie apocalypse at home when I wanted to. So.
Oh man, I've been through a hurricane once in Hawaii. I had fun because I was a kid. But a lot of
hurricanes over there, or is it a monsoon?
It was a hurricane. Look at it, Hurricane Nikki, 1992. It did a lot of damage. But I had fun because I was a kid. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. Oh, Stacy, you just looked it up for me, or do you know off the top of your head?
Stacy probably knew. She's like smart. She knows everything.
Oh wait, wasn't she from Florida, Tampa area, right? I think she mentioned that in the chat once.
I think she's around there. Black shutters equals tactical shutters. I got a tactical mouse.
Right, my tactical keyboard.
My tactical Coke Zero.
My tactical flashlight, you know.
My tactical headphones.
G-Shock, even though G-Shocks are tactical anyway in my mind. half the military wears G-Shocks.
Tactiphone.
Right. Like everything is considered tactical now because it was deemed the trendy cool thing. If you were manly, had a beard or mustache, you had to carry black items because it was tactical and not shiny.
And
Back in the day, everybody was chromed out back in the day. You remember everything was chrome Escalades, chrome Corvettes. Now it's blacked out Escalades, blacked out Corvettes and stuff like that. So
it's all right.
I had tactical cats.
I have a tactical cat upstairs. Ninja has tactical ink. Oh, that's funny. That's true. The way
chat, I can't see his comments.
it's showing up. I'm watching the live stream. It's showing up there first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going through StreamYard, and I feel like there's a lag.
Oh,
which is weird.
It happens sometimes. I noticed that too.
Yeah, it's so weird because I have it on my phone too, just to kind of keep track of stuff as well. And yeah, there's comments in there before I even see them on here, so whatever.
Tacticatical.
Tacticatical. The most tactical knife is probably my ProTech. I agree, 100% agree with that. The Operator series in general is tactical. You have a tritium insert in your button, and the whole thing is blacked out and sterile. You can't even tell it's a ProTech unless you knew it was a ProTech. Like, if you lost in the middle of the jungle somewhere and somebody picks up, they'd be like, "What is this? What is this?" Yeah, so. Agree. Oh, wink, wink. I'm doing something similar for Blade Show.
Are you? I'm going to Blade Show, so I'm going to see you.
Yeah, no, come hang out. You can use me as a base camp if you want. Like, leave some of your gear there and stuff. You're not carrying the whole time. Because I had my high-speed daddy backpack on. That thing probably is a 35-liter bag, and I had it filled. I got back to the hotel room the first night. My lower back was just killing me. Yeah,
buddy, get off that chair. You like get him off the
see? I'm the same way. The second my kid starts to climb something, I'm like, no, because you're gonna fall off.
Damn it. Well, his chair is like this high off the ground, but still, that's enough for him to like. When is the next
motorcycle accidents happen in stationary, right? Because they just go.
I don't know where you are, but there's a Blade Show happening in Texas pretty soon, right?
Yeah, in March. 18th through the 20th, 18th to the 19th. Yeah, it's March 18th, 19th.
Vegas just had one, the SHOT Show. That's guns and knives.
Yeah, but you can't really sell anything at a SHOT Show, so it wasn't something that I would do. You can only take orders there, so.
Yeah, and then the last one in LA was Blade Show West, and I don't know if they're doing that again.
I hope not, because that was the first year in California. The previous year was in, I believe, Oregon.
And that was a short drive.
Yeah, with restrictions going on this year, not to mention what the restrictions were for, because I'm going to get flagged by YouTube. The attendees was not as much as everybody was expecting because of that, and a lot of manufacturers actually pulled out of the show because of that too. So
that's true.
Yeah, which was sad because it was supposed to be it was still a blast, but you could kind of tell compared to the Blade Show in June and Blade West. Blade West is always slower and less people, but it was just like really a smaller crowd than usual. So.
And I actually met you at Blade Show West. I bought this from you, my tactical damn design.
I remember meeting you. I do.
Yes.
We had a quick conversation there. Didn't you tell me that you didn't really want to talk to me? You just kind of like, yeah, hi, bye.
No, I tried, but you were like surrounded by people because everyone was talking to you and Adrian. But I asked you for an extra large, the Kraken.
Oh, yeah.
You guys said, well, think about it.
He is looking into that. You're not the only person.
Which means no.
No, because he cranks out a lot of designs, and they're always very innovative. Like, we have 41 boxes coming pretty soon of knives. You guys get ready to get a lot of knives being dropped on the site there. After we, of course, take care of all the pre-orders first, for sure. And then, well, thank you, sir. Actually, I didn't, thank you for being one of the first guys to kind of view my channel. That's very highly appreciated. And thank you. Yeah. I didn't even realize I broke 1,000 until somebody mentioned to me, because we were on JB's live, and then he was like, let's get everybody over there to get Anthony over 1,000. And then 5 minutes later, I looked down, I'm like, oh, I'm over 1,000. I told my wife, and she's like, wow, about time. Oh, did Max Faction leave again? I'm sorry. Oh, there he is. There he is. That dang cord.
It is. I looked at it. I didn't even touch it.
You
looked
at it wrong. But all right, guys, I promised the wife I was going to get off at 8:30, and it's 8:35, so I'm 5 minutes late. You know, the boss called, so I got to go and help take care of the little babies.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Sure mine are still alive.
I greatly appreciate it that you were able to join me tonight, and I would love to have you again down the road again. You know, we'll just chat knives. So
I liked it. It was fun. And then Napster Ninja has a question for you.
ETA ship date on the newer Damazine knives. Which one in particular are you talking about? Because we have the fixed blades, we have the minis, and then we also have the recent pre-order, which is the 8 new knives. Real quick before I leave, I'll wait a second for you to answer that. But with the Storm, I don't think they're going to land until probably late next week, and then I have to get them all checked out and put in inventory. So you're probably looking at maybe the week of the 21st. But you can always message me on Instagram too, and I can always keep you updated. Not a big deal.
Mini or the knife holders, 8 knives.
Those, I'm not gonna give you an answer now because I don't know the exact drop date. Adrian handles the drop dates. I just handle all the stuff. So again, message me. Yeah, just message me. Absolutely, sir. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Anytime. Just literally message me, and you can keep asking me questions about drops and stuff like that regarding Damazines, because I have my own company, and then I also work for Adrian and stuff like that too. So yeah, you guys are always welcome. My direct messaging for Instagram is always open for any questions. You want to chat, you want to say hi, you want to talk about knives, you want to talk about dogs, you want to talk about cats, whatever. As long as we keep it, under rated R, we're good to go. PG-13 only, please.
Yeah.
We'll keep it PG-13 only. Cool. But
Well,
again, sir,
I do
appreciate it. Absolutely.
And thanks, everybody.
Any closing statements from you?
From me, go to your wife and your kids.
Cool. Thank you.
Get out of here before someone starts talking again. Go, go, go.
Right. So if you guys didn't already, please subscribe to the Mass Factions channel. Watch a couple of videos, like them, and just kind of give them support. We'll give everybody support our close-knit community here of knife YouTubers.
Yeah.
It's always welcome. So cool. Well, say hi to your children for me and tell them to not climb on everything.
I know. He's doing okay right now.
Cool. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me on my quick rant about tactical knives. I want to make some tactical and not tactical. And we will catch you guys on the next one.
Bye, everybody.